And Maggie Blackwell is with me right now from the United Board. She's the board secretary. And today, Maggie, we're going to talk about the new handyman service that is upcoming.
Right. I first found out about the handyman service about 4 or 5 years ago when I went to the website for Rossmoor. I was comparing GRF facilities.
Okay.
And then I just snooped all over their website, and I found that they had a handyman service, and I read it and printed it off and thought, ooh, this is good, and stuck in a file. And lo and behold, Brad became interested when he came, so I gave him my paperwork, and I said, go there, they've got it already set up. They've had it since 2008, and it's been a huge success. And they are set up exactly like we are, as United is. And so they have some services that the mutual does, and some services where you've made an alteration or something, and that's your responsibility. And you have to get a handyman from outside or somewhere. This plan is just a wonder because it does all kinds of things that ordinarily you might not think of a handyman doing. It would be a United, if it's a United project, they know when you call. Because when you call, they dial up your screen for your manor, and it says what things are altered and what things are not. And so they'll say to you, well, that's an alteration, so that will be covered by your handyman service. And this is just an incredible thing, because for anyone with alterations, you save a fortune.
Right. Yeah,
This is 72 hours of service for only $200 a year. Now, if you hire a handyman for $35 an hour, you get 6 hours. I mean, this is phenomenal. And you have people who know the unit and who know what equipment they will need. If you want them to do something like install blinds somewhere, you have to supply the blinds. United doesn't supply the blinds, unless, of course, you're on United's list for that replacement, in which case that will be handled through a different route, through the regular route. But if you want anything done like that, you call up this service, if you have it, and they will come out and install your blinds right there for you. You won't have to try and get a handyman and set a time and whatever. It's just a wonderful plan. They will do towel hangers and all kinds of things.
Yeah, you have a whole list of here, but let me first ask that the handyman that will come in and do this service, they will be employed by VMS, or will VMS contract that out and say, hey, we need somebody for today to come in?
No, they will be VMS employees.
Okay.
And we've already invested in a truck that they will use, and we're supplying the truck with all the things that we think they will probably need, basically. Okay. And so that is all set up. So it will be employees that you know and that the village knows, no question about it. They will know what is United's and what is not. And so if you are interested in this, and everybody should be interested in it and look it up. They haven't published the list yet, but it will be handled again in our March meeting. And so the list of activities will be up, and I've written something for the Breeze. But it's a very good thing, and it will cost $200 a year. It's 1 year from the day you sign up.
Okay.
In Rossmoor, they do it 1 year from January 1 each year, so they do everybody at once. But with us, they said, no, we don't need to do that. So, and for that, you will get 3 visits a month of 2 hours each, which is really good. So nothing needs to be falling apart in your unit anymore. You can get that shower mix-it dial that you put. Somebody put in this shower mix-it dial, and so United says, we won't touch it. Now they will. They'll fix it for you. They'll fix your shower door. They'll do all these things. That's just wonderful.
And again, these are for, in United, people who've done alterations, because so much is already covered by United anyway on the standard items.
Right, but there are so many things they do. I mean, for me, the most important thing is they will turn the mattress. I have a king-size bed. I've turned the mattress a few times. It's been a real battle, but
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
better to do that. And they'll move large furniture, or they'll move a large potted plant or something. They won't do your gardening for you. They will not do cleaning for you. They will do carpentry jobs and things like that. They'll add more towel racks in your bathroom. That would be a glory. They'll hang up shelves on the wall, small shelves on the wall, all kinds of wonderful things. They'll tighten up everything. They'll do the fluorescent lights, of course, which is great. The cleaning lady doesn't like to get up in the
No,
ladder
they
and mess
don't.
with those, and I don't do either. So
So there's really a
things-
lot that they will do.
There is a lot. I mean, it's 3 pages of tasks.
And at this point, do you have a anticipation on a start date yet?
Well, they now are saying probably June or July.
Okay.
But they've got they're stocking up the truck now. I think they've got one man chosen, and they're choosing another one. But to be able to get everybody stocked up, that's right. But
Okay.
as soon as United passes it, and we'll probably agree on it in March, you can start making a call. You get a form either online or at the service center, and you fill that out. And when you turn your check in, when it's ready, or when they begin the service, and turn in your application and your $200 check, then your time begins from that date.
Okay.
So they'll be ready for it soon, but not just yet. Wait until mid-March or April maybe, and they'll give us the final deadline. I think it's going to be sooner than they think.
And then during that time, you'll iron out all the details, exactly what they will do and what they won't do.
Right. Well, I
Okay.
think they're pretty sure now, because this is a tested and true list that has been done at Rossmore. It is the Rossmore list. And since they have similar structures and similar issues, they will have them. You have in your resale package, you have your chargeable maintenance services. Well, those things, these are the things that they will fix. Where it says member, all the little X's where it
Yes.
says member will be covered by this now. So you don't have to worry about it. I had to have my threshold replaced, and it was a bear to find someone to do it, and this would have been a great thing for them to do. And so it's a real boon and a blessing, and it will help us keep our manners in tip-top shape, because otherwise you kind of ignore that little thing over there that you don't know how to fix, and you don't know who will fix it, and you don't want to pay $50 an hour to get somebody here. So it
Yeah,
cuts
that would really be helpful. Now, when they sign up, what if they end up not using it? They may sign up thinking, you know what, even if I use this once or twice, it'll be worth the money. If they don't use it, there's not a refund. It's like you paid for that service for the 12 months.
Well,
Or have you figured that out yet?
There's at least a 1 month able to recall it.
Okay.
So if you get it and you haven't used it, and you think, I'm never going to get it, really, I'm not going to use it, then you can retract. It might be more than 1 month, but the standard is 1 month, and you can cancel it out, and you get the full 200 refund.
Okay.
And so that'll be good.
Well, this
Otherwise-
is it looks like a great plan. I mean, if you said it worked over in the Rossmore area, so it should be really helpful there.
Right. This is their 10th year, and they're really pleased with it. And Ernesto is really behind this. He thinks it's a great idea, and I think it's a terrific idea.
Yeah.
Really be
Now,
helpful for
to
us.
sign up for it, you said they may be able to do it probably before the June or July start time, but then if they sign up a couple months early before it starts, official start date will be whatever month that
Whatever
it
month
begins.
they
Okay.
begin the service, right?
Okay.
Right.
And do you have any estimate of how many people might do this?
Oh, I think a lot of people will. There are a lot of people who have alterations, but they're worried about it. And you might want somebody to check on these things all the time. And these guys could do it, and they could do all these things that you worry about. If you're worried about leakage somewhere, get these guys out, and they can check it for a minute while they're doing something else.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful service. And they'll keep an eye out if they see something else, you know.
So if they come out and do something, and looking at least the plan here, they will have a service call not to exceed 2 hours. So if someone comes out and maybe fixes something fairly easily, if the person turns around and goes, you know, I have this over here, I forgot to say about it, and they got the time, it's,
Right, right. If
They'll be
they
able to
still
do
have
that.
time with you, they'll go ahead.
very
So
nice.
It's just wonderful. I mean, you have a set of eyes looking at your unit and
Yeah.
says, you know, we could fix that. We could do that. We can do that, you know. Of course, they're not going to wander around looking for things to do. But if you say, well, how about this? And they'll say, yeah, we could do that.
All right, very good. Well, it'll be exciting to see how this goes. It sounds like it's going to go very well.
I think so. It's such a logical, money-saving way of handling things.
Right, yeah. Now, is the list online yet? As far as, I know you handed me the summary of chargeable maintenance services.
Right.
But is there an official list put on yet online that you can look and go, here are the things that the handyman will cover?
No, I've looked for it online and I've looked for it in the minutes and it isn't there yet.
Okay.
But likely after the March meeting when we approve
Mm-hmm.
this, which I think we are very likely to do, it should be in the minutes
Okay.
then starting April because it takes us a month to approve it. But it should be then as the March meetings minutes for April. By the April meeting, it should be in those
Okay.
minutes. And maybe it'll be online then too. So I'm sure they'll get it up pretty
Yeah.
soon, but
Very
not
good.
before approval.
Well, it's going to be exciting, so look for that. And I know that even though you're united, that Third is going to probably implement this in a different way, right?
Well,
Just in
Third,
case, you know, people are watching from Third.
Third has opted not to do it.
Oh, they have, okay.
I do not know why. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe they don't have the lists of, well, everything in the unit basically is the owner's care.
That's true.
So I have no idea
Okay.
why they chose not to do
That's
it.
the first I heard that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you still have a huge job, you might want to hire an outside
Yeah.
handyman, of course. But this is for small things that
Can be
that
done
go
very
awry
quickly.
in your unit and can be done within the 2 hours. Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you for coming on.
Okay,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
All right.
You take care, and as this goes forward, you'll certainly be hearing about it, and we'll let you know when the time comes that you can begin to sign up for it.
Very good.
Very exciting. Take care, Maggie. We'll be
Thank
right
you.
back.